Our pal Phil, the fantastic Phil, back with a request, and I've never heard of this band before, and I don't quite know what we're in for here, but we're going to do a band called Tiger Cub. All one word, and it's for our friend Phil. We're going to learn about this band, and then we're going to listen to a song called Beauty, and I think it's off an album called As Blue As Indigo. Let me take a double extra peek-see. Beauty, yes. So that is the song we are doing here for Phil. Phil says you got to check it out. And this is the song that you should check out, so that's what we're here to do. Let's learn about this band, and then we're going to get into it. Here we go. Tiger Cub, they have 224,202 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams here. Control, 1.8 million plays is in the number 1 slot. Number 2, Burning Effigies. Is that song by Ministry? Or... Why am I thinking Killing Joke? I'm not an effigy. I thought that was Burning Effigies. I think that's Ministry. I think that's old New Wave style, but I could be completely wrong. In the 3rd slot, Stop Beating on My Heart, 1.3 million plays. Sleepwalker, 728,000 plays. And It's Only Love. Judy, it's only love, okay? Get over it. 1.2 million plays for that song. Now we're going to go down and look into them albums, since I was already having a little peeksy doodle at them, and see what they've released. Looks as though they're a newer band of sorts, because the first album comes out, Abstract Figures in the Dark comes out in 2016, then giant gap in time, and then As Blue As Indigo comes out in 2021. And then what's this? IWGFU. There's an acronym for something that comes out in 2021. That's just a single. So it's probably on this As Blue As Indigo album. So welcome back, Tiger Cub, if whatever's been going on with you. Something happened between 2017, 18, 19, 20, and then they put out an album in 21. Maybe they're just working on being the best that they can be. Maybe that's what it is. Now we're going to look into related artists, and I'm excited to do this because this will give us an idea of kind of the folks that they hang with, they chill with, shows they might have played with bands, tours they may have taken, playlists that they might be on with these kinds of artists. And you got D-Mob Happy, don't know that. Fang Club, that sounds familiar. Black Foxes, Airways, Big Spring. Yes, I've heard some Big Spring, and I actually like some Big Spring. What songs was I? Coming Down and Too Late, I think I know from Big Spring. Estrons. You got Vant, V-A-N-T. Foxjaw, P-H-O-X-J-A-W, which actually sounds kind of interesting. It looks, there's like 4 hooded figures looking down at the ground in that. Foxjaw. Cleopatra, we've done them on the first listens. Other Kin, Turbo Wolf. Have we done them on the first listens? I feel like we have. Black Peaks. So there is the related artist for this band. Now we're going to get into that bio, and then we're going to get into the song Beauty. And you've got an image here, and oh my heavens, there's 3 folks, and they are in the shower together. They are making love in the shower together. They're behind the curtain going, we're not going to tell you what we're doing in here, but it is kinky, dirty, and sickening. And it stinks in here too. And they're saying, Shane, climb on in, take off your trousers, get in the tub with us. We're going to have a gay old time. Tiger Cub steps up to claim the front runner status as the new heavy. They emerge from the Brighton, UK under the 7-foot frame of Mr. Jamie Hall and his Tiger Cub. Huh. Revolver announced that Loose Groove Records has signed Tiger Cub. This is all just like little news notes about him or something. Tiger Cub CW U.S. headlines dates in conjunction with their U.S. and Canada shows supporting Clutch and I Hate God. Wow. Okay, that gives us an idea, right? Clutch and I Hate God. Wow. The signing of Tiger Cub on Loose Groove Records marks the reboot of the influential indie label that Gossard founded back in 1994 with Regan Hagar. Okay. Is there anything? Nothing. All right, well, we're going to go ahead. It was just kind of a fun nugget bio, really. It was just kind of a... Out on the road with Clutch, you can't go wrong with that, right? I Hate God, Clutch. So let's get into it now. We're going to find that song Beauty. We're going to do it for Phil right now. This is the Magic Tiger Tit. You ever see that Tiger King documentaries? That was something else. This is the Titty. Take us into the world of Tiger Cub and their song Beauty. You ready to do it with me? Let's go for it. Let's take that journey. Let's do it. On that riff alone, I can see him opening for Clutch right now, just off that riff. It's got a nice groove to it. "100% I could see him with Clutch. Hear a little bit of Queens of the Stone Age in there too. Not bad. This is a great song for burying a body somewhere. Rolling it out of that plastic. Very noodly. I like it. It's got a nice groove to it, but it's still sludgy and this is going to be a weird question to ask, but do they have two bass players instead of a guitar player? Just curious. Because this guy right here sounds like a bass. And then one in the back one, but it's a bass. A lot of low end to it. That's great. Very noodly. Well, that's a guitar playing right there. And he's still saying like this. It's called In the Autumn of My Years. He's a... what you say? What say you? Most important part of my videos, as always, and will always ever damn be, and don't ever not think that it won't ever be this way, because it is. I want to know what you think about the music that we do here. I like to get in the comments below. I like to read your thoughts and opinions. I like to get a deep dive into a band that we do here. And I love that you guys kind of take a little bit of initiative and get down there and find fun nuggets and treats and interesting tidbits about the bands that we do. So please do that now. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, I'm a huge fan of Tiger Cub. Surprised that you've never heard of them before. Did you see them on the tour with Clutch and I Hate God, or has that even happened yet? Is that about to happen, or has it already happened? I can't remember what I read there. All-time favorite songs from this band. What do you think of that album that has Beauty on it? Is that your favorite song? What other songs do they have? I'd love to know if you've seen them live. I'd also love to know if they have two bass players. The song that we just heard that was popping on there, it was guitar, so maybe they just had some really crazy heavy tones on there. It just seemed like there was a lot of low end in that song, but very rich with the groove, a little bit of Queens of the Stone Age in there, a little bit of a clutchy noodle finger. All-time favorite songs, all-time favorite album from this band, and should we check out some videos? Which should we check out? If this is your favorite band, what did you think the very first time you heard them? Like, let's say you heard Beauty for the very first time. Did you go, "That's a spicy hot potato"? Or you could say, "Not good, not great." Shane, it grooved tight and right, and I was twerking and slapping my ass and doing all sorts of stuff, but I'll never tell anyone about it because I don't do those kinds of things. And I will never listen to this in my car because I don't want people to think that I like it, but I did like it. But it's not my cup of tea. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to know about it anymore. Thank you very much. I'm out of here. All of that can be put in the comments below. Don't you know, you fine, fantastic folks, you wonderful, groovy, I'm going to say it, groovy, kick-ass people out there, okay? If you have that hard rock or heavy metal special request, you'd like to see it on the channel just like Phil did, hit one of them links in the description below. We'll get it on for you in your honor with thumbsy upsies to you. Or you could always put it in the comments when you're down there doing something else, writing something else to me. You put in a comment request for a song that we can do here on the First Listens, or a reaction or whatever, as long as it's hard rock or heavy metal. And that is vast. It could be rock or grindcore or extreme metal or black metal. You know, it's a vast category of music that we can get into here. That's all I got. Swinging out. Phil, thumbsies to you, buddy.